Good morning, and are present here. I am Dr. Prema, working as an assistant professor in the Department of English, Krista Jayanti College. The topic for today's discussion is All the World is a Stage, written by William Shakespeare. Before we start discussing about the poem, let us have a short introduction of the playwright and the poet, William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in English language. He was born in the year 1564 in Stratford upon Avon and wrote 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and other poems. His works such as Hamlet, Othello, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth explore themes of love, power, betrayal, and the human condition. His influence on literature and theatre is unparalleled, and his works remain staples in the study of literature and are frequently performed worldwide. The line, All the World is a Stage, is from one of the most famous monologues in William Shakespeare's play, As You Like It, Act 2, Scene 7. So, in this passage, the character Jacques reflects on the seven stages of a man's life using the metaphor of life as a theatrical performance. The poem begins with the iconic line, All the world is a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. Here, Shakespeare compares the world to a stage and a human being to actors, each playing different roles throughout their lives. Jacques describes how people enter the world as infants, grow into schoolboys, lovers, soldiers, and eventually age into wise elders before passing away. Shakespeare's portrayal of life as a series of acts in a play reflects his deep understanding of human experience. He suggests that life is fleeting and each phase is temporary, emphasizing the inevitability of change and passing of time. The monologue is often interpreted as a meditation on the transient nature of life, the inevitability of aging, and the various roles that individuals play throughout their life. It remains a powerful expression of human condition, showing how we are all actors in the grand play of life. So, with this short introduction, we will pass on to the explanation part. All the World is a Stage, written by William Shakespeare. So here we can see a Globe Theatre. So this is very famous during the Elizabethan age. And the Shakespeare is the contemporary of Queen Elizabeth. And this age is called the Golden Age, maybe because of the productivity, because of the prosperity and growth of the nation. Especially in the field of literature, we can see many beautiful writing came into existence. So this Globe Theatre, it was prevalent during the Shakespearean age, and most of his plays were performed on this stage. And we can see William Shakespeare as the greatest English poet and playwright. He's called England's national poet, also Bard of Avon. According to Ben Jonson, he was not of an age, but of all time. Shakespeare wrote totally 38 plays, and all his plays can be categorized into different types, such as comedies, histories, tragedies, tragicomedies, romances, like this. So, under comedies, we can see As You Like It, The Comedy of Errors, Twelfth Night, as his remarkable writing. And histories includes King John, Henry V, Richard III, and Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, Hamlet, and Othello are his remarkable tragedies. So, play As You Like It, it is a comedy by William Shakespeare, and it was written in the year 1599 and 1600 and was published in the year 1623. It revolves around the theme of love, and the setting is in the rustic countryside setting. So, this poem, All the World is a Stage, is an extract from this play As You Like It. So here the author, the poet, talks about the human life, how the human life is considered. And there's a comparison between the human life as well as the actor. So the world is considered as a stage, and on the stage, the human being is considered as an actors, each one entering into this world through the birth and exits the stage through the death. So here we can see how Vedas describes the life. In Vedas, life is divided into 4 parts, but according to Shakespeare, life is divided into 7 parts. The poem has similar meaning as in Vedic books describing how a person enacts in his whole life. And monologue, what is a monologue and what is a dialogue? Dramatic monologue, what is a dramatic monologue? So, what is a monologue? First of all, monologue is a speech that expresses the thoughts or feelings of one character. But dialogue, if you see dialogue, it's a conversation between the two persons. And the dramatic monologue. So this dramatic monologue is a combination of drama and poetry. So it presents some line or speech of a single character in a particular but complicated situation and sometimes in a dilemma. Here, the Shakespeare describes the 7 stages of man pictoriously. You can see here, it starts with the childhood stage and school-going boy, the lover stage and adult stage. And so during the time of adult age, man acts as a wise judge, justice, and then finally enters into the old age and the second childhood age. So, what are the 7 ages of life? An infant crying, a complaining schoolboy, a lover, a bird soldier, a wise justice, an old man, second childhood. So this is the first stage of man. Here the man is described as an infant crying in the arms of mother. So when a man enters into the world, we can see a baby started crying. Okay, so it's a like expressing the feelings. Okay, and also we come to know about the child's intention. So whenever the child is feeling hungry, it will cry. So this is how the man expresses himself when he enters into this world for the first time. So the poet describes like this: at first, the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. So the first age starts as as an infant, crying very softly and innocently in the mother's arm. So the child doesn't know anything about the world around. So maybe that may be the cause of crying. So the human's life starts with cry. When he first enters into the stage itself, or when he first enters into this world itself, he or she starts crying. That is how he's expressing the feelings. Okay, the second stage is school going boy stage. So always this stage is described as complaining schoolboy. Why it is complaining schoolboy? I think you might have noticed in the school all the time as small children, they'll start complaining about the friends, their own friends to the teacher. So here the poet is describing the school-going boy like this. Then the weaning schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwilling to school. So this is the scene describes about the school-going boy. And when he's going to school, he's creeping like a snail. It shows his unwillingness to go to school. Okay, but his face is described as bright as shining sun, isn't it? Shining morning face. But his walk is like a snail. It shows the boy is not willing to go to school. He is walking very slowly like a snail. Okay. And also we can see and the complaining nature of the school going boy. Okay. So this is how the second stage is described. I think we can stop here and we'll continue in the next class, the remaining stages. Thank you.